Hello, this is Jackie Deji reporting for WinkBall, and oh my goodness, how amazing is the weather today. We are so lucky today because here we are at Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park for the Step for Joe's sponsored walk, which is dedicated to kicking out cervical cancer. And we are here to support their mission where cervical cancer is a thing of the past.
I think today's about remembering the people that we've lost, the people that are still here, and remembering how inspiring they are and how they inspire us. And for me, to you, you're incredibly inspiring because what you're doing today is going to help us make a difference to so many, many more lives. So Joe's Cervical Cancer Trust is the UK's only charity we're dedicated to supporting those who are affected by cervical cancer and cervical abnormalities, and it's really key to provide support to women when they're diagnosed as soon as possible and as appropriately as possible. This is a disease that could be prevented, so it's about trying to encourage more women to go for cervical screening when they get their invitation, and for young girls to have the HPV vaccination.
I've been a volunteer for Joe's for about 8 or 9 years since I had cervical cancer myself, and it's always been a charity close to my heart, so I like to come along and support whenever I can, and I bring my family along and we all have a lovely time.
So I've had cervical cancer and are now volunteers for Joe's, and all these lovely choir ladies have agreed to join me, so that's why we're here.
3, 2, 1, Steps for Joe started about 10 years ago. I think we thought this is a great opportunity, I think, for friends, for supporters, for those who've been affected but have survived, for those who want to walk in memory of someone. It's just a really nice way to get together, remember and be inspired, and also then try and raise some funds for our work so we can actually support and educate many more after the event.
I was actually diagnosed 2 years ago, and then last year again as well. So with the amazing support of my family, we decided to do it today. So, yeah.
I am now 6 months post-treatment and doing well, so that's why I'm here. Yeah.
I've been cancer-free for 6 years, and I met Joe's when I was diagnosed. I was fortunate enough to have their support. So I volunteer and help with the London support group for other cervical cancer survivors.
I was diagnosed with cervical cancer, and it was just a couple of weeks before I walked down the aisle, and then so I had my surgery, went on my honeymoon 8 weeks later, and then 16 weeks after the whole thing, fell pregnant with this little man.
We have a vision that this is a disease that could be eradicated, and we're getting there, and it's really important. So days like Step for Joe's are fantastic because it raises money to help us to achieve our long-term goals.
They're the only ones that generally can get the help of prevention, which is just the main thing for me.
The people here are just so friendly and welcoming and stuff, and I think that's exactly what it is on the forums and thing as well. Everyone's welcome and everyone can take part.
My daughter, she was 37 and she lost her life to cervical cancer, so if I can try and help others to realise how important it is to get screened, then I'd have done a good job. I've got my daughter's children who give me such an happy ever after, and I'm blessed to have got them in my life, and through them her legacy will live on. 2 seconds of unpleasantness is a lifetime of happiness, so please get checked.
I'm gonna sing, sing, sing.
We've had so much fun today here doing Step for Joe's at Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park. We've been so lucky as well because the weather's been absolutely delicious. It's been amazing seeing women come together through their hardships to raise awareness for cervical cancer. Ladies, cervical cancer can be prevented, so please do get yourself checked. I've been Jackie reporting for WinkBall. See you soon.